Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. First off, I'm super sorry that there was no video yesterday, but if I'm completely honest, right now or like last couple of weeks I actually had not too much motivation. And yesterday I tried to find some motivation back. I tried to think of why exactly am I doing all of the videos, etc. So I think I will have some cool new ideas, and the task yesterday of taking that basically off and not doing anything was pretty nice for me. And so we will return to the normal schedule, which means around 4 p.m. CET we will have our videos, not as late as the last couple of weeks actually. So this is something which is coming back, and I have some really nice ideas coming soon for some videos. I hope you guys will like them. For example, the ranking, which you guys were asking for Townhall 13 attack strategy wise. So this will be super cool video, and well, hopefully some more nice stuff which I do not want to spoil yet. But this means we have a lot of action to go, because today we want to take a look at my Legend League day yesterday, because I had to take Legend League. We want to have our trophy record, our personal trophy record, at least on 7k trophies this season, and if it's somehow possible, finish up in one of the top 10 spots. That would be super nice. And I think what we should do, let's take a look at all of our attacks from yesterday, or most of our attacks, and let's see how they went and what exactly we could have done better. So let's get into the first attack. The first attack is one of those. I freaking hate this base. I think this base is everywhere basically. So just so you guys know, if you guys are wondering how to triple this base with, for example, Yeti Smash, because I think most of you guys are attacking with Yeti Smash. So if you are taking this base, start a queen walk at the 6 o'clock sign, wall break your queen in if you have wall breakers with you, which you should always have. Wall break your queen in, she was going either side, you do not care, and as soon as the queen is decided for one way, you're coming in with the king on the outside and your Yeti Smash with the ram together and making it basically up to the Townhall, because the ram will never die. You can use the ward ability for that and everything, and this is how you can triple this base super easily. But what we do right now is not Yeti Smash, it's hybrid, and this is even worse against this base. So what do we have to do on this one? We are trying to charge in from the bottom, or like once again in one of those channels, because on this base there is no there are no walls to interrupt the channel, which means as soon as we enter the channel we can walk our queen forever. So this is something which is pretty cool, and you can really nicely exploit that on this base. So what do we try to do? We try to charge in, and then as soon as that's finished up, we're starting off from the top with our hybrid. Something which I have to admit I will probably try next time. I will try to come in with my hybrid from the bottom. It's kind of risky, to be honest, but I feel like it's way more reliable, because take a look at what happens over here. The current bases have the heroes at the top, which means the miners will take for ages not only clear the enemy heroes, but as well clear the enemy storages. And there are no defenses, there are no defenses at all, and this is pretty clever. Whoever came up with this base, props to you, because this is super clever, because what this does is it splits the Hawk Riders and the miners. So this means whoever built this base, I think, got attacked a lot by hybrid, and he just wanted to defend that. Because what you can see right now, most of the Hawk Riders are dead because they split off the miners, because there are no defenses at the top, which means those miners will stay on the storages and heroes forever. The heroes, the Hawk Riders will just pass them and say see ya guys, we're already in the core. Which means you're basically splitting and making the Hawk Riders, or the hybrid, pretty useless. So this is something which is really annoying on this base, and why you should actually never come in from the top. And this is why I will probably try to support my queen more on the bottom the next time, and just send the hybrid over there. I guess it's worth a try, right? So either way, we got the triple on this one. We were kind of lucky, because the most of the spring traps actually on this base were kind of poorly. So this was how we got the triple, but I think this is just the beginning, right? So we have a lot of attacks to go. I will show you guys a couple of more of them, and let's see, maybe we get some more fails or some more triples, and then in the end we will see where exactly did we finish in Germany and in global ranking, because like I said, the goal is somehow to finish in the top 10. Let's take a look at the next base, and this one is going to be one of, I don't know, I never saw this base before. If you guys were thinking okay, it's the nose this base again. Nope, I have no clue. I never saw this base before, but something which is like, you can see it immediately are those Inferno Towers, and there's a really nice alley at the left side for my hybrid. So what I try to do, I try to queen charge the right side and basically hybrid the left side. And there's so much trash on the left side as well, which means my king gets a lot of value. And since there's basically one Inferno Tower which is defending this queen charge, I just took it out with the Yeti Blimp. That's it. And this is why the Yeti Blimp is so strong. And this, you can see it over here as well. This is another reason why a lot of people are using those trash CCs, which means like 30 archers and 15 goblins. And I will talk about the CC a little bit more in this video, because you will see in the next attack exactly why it's so annoying. So when are people using it? Like, what is the idea behind that? The idea behind that is, as soon as you have your CC on the outside or close to the outside, people normally try to lure those, which means as soon as you have your CC on the outside, you should not run an Ice Golem or a Lava Hound, because those are super easy to lure. You can lure them wherever you want. But if you have those 30 archers in there, well, good luck with luring those. Like, it takes ages. So on this one, it was kind of easy because we did the Yeti Blimp in the CC range, so everything was fine. But I will show you guys on the next attack what happens if the base is actually set up perfectly for that. So what we're doing over here, we're starting off with our hybrid, and hybrid is already next to the eagle, which means we have one heal spell left. We're trying to wall break our queen in, which is working, but it was kind of too late, so the queen will never ever go to the Inferno Tower. This means we have to rely on our hybrid to somehow make it through the back end, and we have still the scatter shot with the multi-Inferno Tower left, so it's not too easy for them to make it. But either way, we're trying. The king made it all the way around. There was nearly no damage on the king, and we had to use his ability just to make sure that he somehow keeps up with the hybrid, because the hybrid was moving kind of fast to the core. And something which I feel like is super cool, and the reason why Hawk Riders with the Royal Champion or like hybrid right now is so strong, because the Warden actually follows. There's a hero which actually is supporting the main group of troops, which means the Warden has something to follow. This is why, for example, if you do a Lalo and you loot the CC out before, and if you're adding your Royal Champion to the Lalo, the Warden will follow better than if you're not having the Royal Champion. This is kind of like a small trick if you want to try it. But now let's take a look at the next base. And this base looked kind of annoying, if I'm completely honest. I never saw this before. You have the single Inferno Tower, and right now I can see that the single Inferno Tower would not touch my queen. If I place my queen on the right side over there, it wouldn't be in range. But when I was in the attack, I thought like, okay, if I place my queen over there and the single Inferno Tower is in range, that would suck. So do not try that. What I tried instead, I went for the multi-Inferno Tower and tried to charge into this long channel next to the scatter shot. That was the idea which I had. So since we have to somehow get rid of the CC, now we're getting to the problem, because I said, okay, let's do the CC easily. Easy snack. No, not easy snack. Freaking heck, like who? I hate those CCs sometimes. Sometimes they're the easiest CC ever. But if you want to lure them, it takes freaking forever. Like, you need another Hawk Rider, another Hawk Rider, another Hawk Rider, another miner. It's so stupid. But I guess that's why people are using it, right? So something which you have to keep in mind when facing those teaser bases and the CC on the outside. Damn it, I can't even speak anymore. That annoyed, I mean. So sometimes there's a CCs on the outside on those setups, and always thinking about that it's the possibility of those mass CCs. So that's just what I wanted to say. Now we're trying to wall break our queen in, like I said, into the channel next to the scatter shot. And then the next thing what we're trying to do is we're placing our hybrid into the Townhall. That's like the next step to do. So the sad thing is there are two bomb towers, which are kind of annoying for us, because we cannot place the Royal Champion early on, because there's the single Inferno Tower, which means we just have to spam everything into the bomb towers, which isn't the nicest thing to have. So let's get started in a second, as soon as we place the Rage on the Queen. With all of the hybrid, Warden in behind, Royal Champion in behind, and well, I completely forgot about my freaking Hawk Riders. They could have helped a little bit at least, but either way we're using a Rage just to make sure that we're getting a bit faster through everything, because there's not too much damage on my Queen, which means the Rage is not needed for her. Now we're using the Hawk Riders. Most of the troops are passing the Townhall, but now they're coming back. And like I said, The Warden is following perfectly because he's following the Royal Champion. This is something which is super cool on the hybrid. If you can add up the Royal Champion to your troops. And now the last seal isn't perfect. We have around about 45 seconds left and still a lot of the bases left standing, which isn't the best thing. And another thing is we still have the Eagle being alive. This is not good. So I think if I would need to attack this base again, I would definitely come from the right side. Just getting into the enemy CC early, placing the queen out of the range of the single firmer tower, charging into the town hall, and then I guess I would switch from a blimp to a siege barracks, get with the siege barracks and the king a lot of trash on the outside, like 12 or 6 o'clock, and then just spam my hybrid. And I guess that's what I would try. But either way, on this one we have a fail, sadly, a fail. So not like a time fail or whatever. We have an actual fail. 28 trophies, not too good, but still it's fine. So let's check out how this day went. This is already like from today, and yesterday we got minus 251. This is freaking nuts, and we have 308 on offense. Like, imagine I would have a good base. But I guess this problem, I think a lot of players have this problem right now, that there's not a single base out there which is defending right now. At least it seems like it, because I don't know, like everyone is using the same base. Not too many players are trying new bases. And if you try new bases, well, sometimes you get wrecked like this. That's not too good. But either way, we got 7 triples out of 8 attacks. Only 1 fail, which I showed you guys as well in the video. And already, yeah, today already a time fail, which is kind of sad. But either way, now we should take a look at where exactly are we at in the local and obviously in the global leaderboard. So let's check that out. In the local one right now, we are in number 1, which is nice, but at the same time, Aquaria has like a couple more attacks to do, so that will be close, which is always fun to have the competition, which pushes each other even more, which is super cool. And now let's take a look at the global ranking. And right now we are number 9. That feels good. We need to somehow fast forward, please, and then like I want to keep that spot. Number 9 in the world would be super cool result. I feel like that would be really nice. And yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. Like I said, there are many cool videos to come, and like I said, it will come more regular time-wise, always at 4 p.m. CET, and I hope you guys will be around there. See you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya, and bye-bye.